Hi guys, welcome back to Sincerely Tailor Made, the YouTube channel. Just to let you guys know, this video is going to be all about how I decorated this beautiful entertainment center. I'm going to share with you guys exactly where I got everything from, which, hint, most of it is actually from Goodwill, and I just revamped it, completely just redid it. You'll see some DIYs behind the scenes, how I prep an area for painting, especially spray painting. We are currently renters, so we have to be really careful about where we paint, how we prep the space. So I'm going to go over that with you. I'm also going to show you how I upgraded these baskets major. These baskets were from Goodwill for $1.39. These were white. They were cute before, but I mean, right? Ugh, I'm obsessed. I'm also going to show you how I decorated this, my thought process, how I go through decorating a space, what I think about when decorating a space. I'm also going to share with you, this beautiful arrangement that literally cost me $4, and that's literally it, probably less. So we're obsessed. But yeah, and so I'm also going to show you guys these candle holders as well. These I also got from Goodwill in a set. I got a set of 3, which you will see in the video. And they just needed a fresh coat of paint, really. So that's what I did, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did that. And this picture frame back here as well, I also hand painted that. So that was brown before. There's no picture in there for right now. I just need to print one out, but for the video there is no picture, but eventually you will see in future pictures on my Instagram, which you can go follow me at Sincerely Tailor Made, where I post all of the behind the scenes and updates on current spaces. You will see that there. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did all of this, what I thought and how I think when putting a space like this together. I'm also going to share where everything was from. I'm also going to share where I got this entertainment center from, which I feel like a lot of people are going to ask. It was fairly inexpensive, so stay tuned for that. But if you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions for the next video, please comment them down below. Also, if you love decor, decorating, DIY projects, cleaning, please give this video a thumbs up first. And then also subscribe down below so you don't miss any of the future videos that we're going to be putting out, because guys, we're going to be putting out some good content. The next video that I probably want to put out is going to be a plant tour. So I'm going to show you guys all the beautiful plants in my house, which 99.9% of them are real. I have a couple of fake ones, but not very many, let's just say that. I definitely have to take time out of my day to go water all my plants. So if you guys are interested in seeing that video eventually, please hit that subscribe button, click that bell so you know when I'm going to post. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are interested, then just keep watching.
Okay guys, now it's time to transition to the DIY portion of the video. Here I'm just showing you the spray paint that I used, which is Rust-Oleum, the paint and primer duo in Canyon Black. I got this spray paint from Walmart for super cheap, and I actually only used 1 can of it for this entire project. But I also just want to throw a little disclaimer in here. When using spray paint, please cover your nose and mouth with either a mask or a bandana. As you can see, I didn't do it here because I completely forgot, but please remember to do that. It is so important to protect your lungs and make sure that you're not inhaling any harsh chemicals. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the setup a little bit. We are currently renting. The grass looking stuff that I'm on is actually fake grass, it's turf. So what I did is took 2 very large black trash bags and I put them down. What I did is I actually cut them in half. I laid them down to where I had enough area to work with, and I just put a bunch of random stuff, honestly, to hold down the corners because it was a little windy this day. But that is how I prepped my area. And you just want to make sure that you have enough of a tarp, or whether that's plastic or cloth, that's going to cover the area that you are obviously painting on, but also any like splash that you're gonna get, or anything that the wind might pick up. You just want to make sure that your area is big enough for that. Okay, so now I am going to start spray painting those baskets. You're also going to see me start to spray paint the rest of the candle holders as well, which honestly was kind of difficult with these candle holders because they have some they have a very interesting shape to them, so it was a little difficult getting in all of the crevices. But honestly, guys, with spray painting, just take your time with it. Work a little by little, because honestly, if you just go in all the way, like, it's gonna drip and look really patchy. So you just want to take your time with it. Honestly, as you can see, like, I am really just working a few sprays at a time, going around, checking, making sure that everything is covered, and if not, going back around and spraying a few times. Again, you just want to take your time with it. Okay, so now I'm showing you guys close up what it looks like with me spraying the baskets. So I'm just, like I said, still doing a few sprays at a time, but I'm just making sure I coat most of the baskets surface for the most part, and then if I need to do touch-ups, I'll go back in. But you just want to make sure that you're not layering over top of wet paint with more wet paint, because again, like I said, it'll drip and it'll look patchy. So you just want to like put one layer and then let it sit. And if there's any like spots, like you can see a few spots that I've missed or that needs some more paint, I'm just gonna let it dry and then go over it again after it's dried. So this is what the baskets look like up close. As you can see, after that first coat of paint, they're still a little patchy. So once they dry, I am going to go with the second coat. And then these are also what the candle holders look like after the first coat of paint. But again, I'm going to go in with a second coat as well. And you also might want to wear gloves if you don't want to get paint on you, but I didn't because I didn't care. So this is that picture frame that I painted black. This is the original color. It was kind of just this dark brown that I wasn't really feeling, so I decided to paint it black. First, what I did was I sanded it down a little bit just to kind of create a smooth layer for that black paint to go over, and also to kind of just get like smooth out any bumps, but also just get rid of that old color. So I'm literally just sanding it down. I started out with a coarser grit, but I changed over to a finer grit because it was just a picture frame. It didn't really need that coarse of a grit of sandpaper. And the paint I used for the picture frame is this black color. It was in satin black. I got it from Walmart in like the craft section. Super cheap. And then this brush I already had on hand, but I also got it from Walmart in the craft section. Again, super cheap project to just remake something that we already had laying around our house.
Okay guys, so you just saw me spray paint these candle holders, and right now I just went to Hobby Lobby and I picked up some pillar candles to go in there, $5.99 for a pack of 2. So I just went ahead and put these on top, and I think they turned out so good. I don't know if you can see, I know that they're black, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I think they turned out really good. So I'm really proud. And then I just finished painting this frame as well. This used to be brown. I can show you on the back because I didn't paint the back, but the back was, or the whole thing was this brown color. So I just painted at the front and the sides for now. Maybe I'll paint the back eventually. But I just painted it this this multi-surface satin acrylic paint. So painted it with that. And now, oh, and then also, you guys also saw me spray paint these baskets. They used to be white and now they're black. And they just look like this. They finally finished drying, and I spray painted the inside as well. Last thing though is I need to actually touch up this guy. He's got a little bit of white, as you can see on the corner. But for now, because we're having guests tomorrow, I want to get this entertainment center in check. Because right now it looks really bad. It looks just really chunky, and I think it's because of all these really big like picture frames and this really giant like pillar candle that just doesn't vibe. It's just not, it's not a vibe. But loving these baskets. But I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to decorate and redo this entire thing. But yeah, I think the baskets look really good. Like I said, though, I need to touch that spot up because you can totally tell it's very noticeable. But for now, I think it looks really good. So we're going to set these candle holders, these like pillars on there, and then just rearrange the picture frames. I also got from Hobby Lobby, don't mind this. This kitchen, guys, a mess. Honestly, I have like my mess. It's a mess. But I also got this, like, I don't know if you can tell, but this like grass stuff, this like dried grass. That's what it is. And I got it half off from Hobby Lobby. So it was like $3. And the plan is to cut this down to size and put it in this tan little vase. So I'm going to show you guys that process of completely redecorating this entertainment center, because right now I'm not loving it, and we're having guests tomorrow night for dinner. So this needs to get in check right now. So yeah, I didn't really plan to do all this tonight, but I really wanted to get it done. So we're doing it, but that's what they came out like, and they look, I'm so obsessed. They look so good, guys. Okay, painting in black was definitely the move, but yeah, now to tackle this mess.
So as you guys can see, I'm just starting by taking absolutely everything off of the top of our entertainment center. Everything except for our sound bar, Google Home, and then our picture of Jesus, because I knew that I wanted him to stay up there. I just wasn't sure quite where, but I knew he was staying, so I kept him there. The entertainment center is also from Big Lots. We got it about 2 years ago. I will try to leave a link if I can in the description box below, so make sure you guys check that description box to see if I was able to find that link, and if not, I'll link a similar one. So now I'm taking that dried grass and I'm making that dried grass little moment out of that vase that I got from Goodwill. So like I said, the dried grass was from Hobby Lobby. It was half off. And what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting that grass down to size to fit the height between the entertainment center and the TV. So I'm just going to measure it, and I show you guys this up close right here. basically I just measured it out, and then what I'm doing is I started out by just doing like one strand of grass at a time. That was not cutting it. You'll see later I use like a big bunch and then I just snip off all the ends because I got really impatient. But as you can see, some of them I'm making a little shorter, some I'm making a little taller, because I wanted it to really just look like an arrangement. I told you guys, this is where you will see I got very impatient, so I just took a whole bunch of them and arranged them in my hand how I wanted them to look in the vase, and then I went ahead and cut the stems off of the bottom. Okay guys, so as you can see, I am just going to be vacuuming that area. This is the next day, but I just went ahead and vacuumed where I was cutting up those dried grass stems, so that way before we started with the decorating I could have a clean area to work with. Okay guys, so let's talk about how I decorated this space and my thought process. So on the bottom I put those baskets. One of them needed a spot that was needing to get touched up, so I went ahead and did that. But what I look for when decorating is really just height and symmetry. I like to make sure that I'm taking up enough height on a space and make things look really tall, but then I also like for things to look really symmetrical, which is what I'm doing here, as you can see. And here is just some after shots, guys, some pan overs of this beautiful space that has been totally transformed. And here is also what the baskets ended up looking like after they had been spray painted on the inside and the outside. I'm super obsessed with them, as well as the candle holders. They look awesome. I'm so pumped for this project, guys. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe to this channel if you guys want to see more. And don't forget to leave a comment for any suggestions or thoughts that you had about this video. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys decide to stick around for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.